Uh, Difficult game, very difficult game, especially first half. That for a long part of the first half we gave some options and I have to say that we want to prize the effort that San Antonio their organization had today. It was a very hard competition for us. We took it in a very professional way. It gave us a lot of difficulties in the first half, but I thought the boys sorted it out. The second half was much better, and we could see a team who was more dangerous getting some options, and we chose some matureness, just getting the result and scoring some goals. But it certainly was a very difficult competition.
You're really getting a lot out of your Colombian wingers right now, Castillo and Escobar. Can you talk about the impact they're having? I mean, of course, they both scored the last home game, and they scored tonight.
Yes, it's great to see them gelling up already and see how they're getting some understanding in the field. Andres looks fitter now. He looks more engaged and committed with everything we want. Obviously, Fabian is coming from a long stretch in the last month. Has been very hard, not with him, but with the whole team. You know, all the adversity the boys had to get through the last 40 days. But today was very healthy for the group to see that Andres is getting a great chemistry with the other forwards and the team. That he was very important for us as an individual.
Have you seen that coming in practice with Andres recently?
It is, and that's why he's here. We brought a player who can impact the game, and he did impact the game today. Thought he was solid, keeping the ball around, moving it, making a lot of smart movements there, and as I say, having a lot of chemistry with the other players, and also just coming and scoring a goal, and a great goal. So today was a great night for the organization, on seeing still young players participating in the game. You see players who have been around today and the biggest stress that we had the last 40 days and show a lot of commitment. And also the guys who we brought here this year, they impact in the game. So that's a great news today.
Coach, congrats on the win. Is there an added incentive to know that you're going to be taking on an in-state rival like Houston next week for this U.S. Open format?
It's a very important competition. We want to take it seriously. We knew today that the boys were going to feel the heat, the effort that we have got through the last 40 days, as I say, and we want to come serious today and face this game with all what we can, and then advancing to the next round, going to Houston is big. It's not just for the rivalry, but because we really want to get this trophy, and it's important. So boys are committed with it. We know that it's challenging with the schedule, but our mind is set for fighting hard with this cup.
Sites had some really big saves there first half, another one in the second half. Just talk about the performance from him.
Sites is a player that, and I know he doesn't feel himself like he's a sub anymore, and that's a great start for us. I want the players to feel like that. I want them to feel that they're not substitution, they're not reserve players, they are starters, and they're competing for their positions. And Zeiss showed today again that he can do it. So it was big today. For us, it's great and healthy. The last game, Raul played a great game also. So we have two keepers who are fighting for the position every day in a very healthy competition. And today was another great day in that department. So we're very happy with Chris.
After a tough May, you've won 2 out of 3 across all competitions. You got one more game in the month. Just talk about what kind of momentum you feel like you guys might have heading into Columbus.
It still hurts not getting the points in Portland, and that was the hardest part today to get out of our mind, because it was a great disappointment the way the game ended, and I don't want to dig into that one, but you know that many things happen in that game that shouldn't. But the boys bounce back today, and they know they are in a good momentum. We have put together already good results. We bounce back from a challenging stretch that we had, and now we have the cup in Houston, and we have a important game in Columbus as well. Hopefully we can have the people back healthy, so we can give these guys a little bit of a break in some point. Because I felt today that it was hard. The boys have been fighting through many things, not just physically but emotional.
It's a little bit of a makeshift back line. You know, Javon Watson again at right back and Zach Wood at center back, but you got your first home shutout of the season. How did you feel like the cohesion was on that back line tonight?
They are trying with all their heart to make the things the way we want it and gel during the games, because the time on the training ground has not been much because of traveling, the competition, so it doesn't allow us to spend too much time on the training ground, and so they actually put things together in a position is that they don't used to, like Shaman is the right back, Zach is the central back, the company Moises is a player who comes from the reserve team, and now he's getting minutes, which is important, but all those things matter, and they're doing a great job on trying to put it together. And today the game reward them is good and healthy to see that they don't concede goals. We gave up some options, but I know for them mentally it matters a lot to not concede any goal.
Andrew Jacobson came in second half,
Mhm.
played well, got the
Right.
assist. Can you talk about him a little bit?
Right, yeah, with Andrew has been a challenge also because the injuries has been in part of the course of the season for him. But has been there consistently, being hurt or not, he has been there for us and leading this group. Today he came in the second half and changed the game. Thought of the movement that we made in the second half with him would reward us, that we have the connections, we had the connections that we want in the middle, and it was great and healthy for me and AJ to get a game like this one where he can feel that as part of this team and the project, so we're moving on.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, guys,
Thanks, Oscar.
thanks. Ciao.